Two Knights and a Troll, still on the House of Ballads faction quest. So a lot of the enemies early on in the game are vulnerable to fire. And you get pretty significant damage boost to anybody. Like, if they're vulnerable to something, you get a very good damage boost, and you also get like more of a stunning effect, and that ends up being insanely important later on in the game. Yeah, this game is really freaking hard. I don't think I've talked about this yet, but you can see the names of the enemies directly over their health bar.
Yeah.
The first group of dudes I was fighting, they were all yellow. This dude's got orange. Yellow is kind of the level you're looking for. Yellow means they're above you, but they're not like insanely hard.
You.
Orange, that's significantly above you, and I end up fighting a bunch of significantly harder than me dudes. Honestly, I probably wouldn't recommend doing these missions in the order that I'm doing them. Like just doing an entire faction all at once, because it ends up being like you end up going into areas you're probably not completely prepared for.
So you recommend?
But I do it because it's easier to keep track of, especially when I'm making a guide.
So if you weren't making a guide, you'd just do a couple and then come back later?
I don't know what I would do. Oh, what I would do if I was playing this game, for anybody that's listening, skip all of the side quests after the first hour. Like, maybe do a couple of the side quests in that first city, but after that, skip all of them. They're not fun. Definitely skip all of the tasks. Like, they organize the missions very nice in the menu, or very, very well in the menu. It's main quests, faction quests, side quests, and tasks. Skip all of the tasks. Don't worry about side quests.
Hey, will you get this bottle of specialty ale for me down at the old Warsteiner Inn?
Yeah, the Warsteiner Inn. I could go for a tall lager right now. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
So was that just experience flying into your body?
That was experience.
Do you have to, like, press a button to get it to come?
No, it just gravitates to you, just like the red orbs in God of War. But, I lost my train of thought.
Doing things in order.
Yeah, doing things in order, but probably not the best way to do it. Enemy levels. I don't know. I didn't want to have it just be way too easy, so I kept it kind of challenging. But white is, if their names are white, that means you're just going to kill them really quick. And I'm pretty sure that there's a green color too, but I honestly don't remember, because everything I've been doing on this hard playthrough has been everybody's yellow. Destroying boxes in this game is like destroying pots in Zelda. You get gold frequently.
Gold. I love gold.
That's such a bad movie.
Oh yeah, right.
Dude, no. That's the third one with Beyonce. Yeah, not a funny.
It
not
was
a funny
pretty goddamn funny.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I laughed. One of the hardest times I've ever laughed. So, it's good in my book.
Yeah, but Beyonce was fucking terrible.
I will say that Beyonce is the worst Austin Powers girl.
Oh, for sure.
Hands down. Least attractive,
least funny.
Funny.
Anyway. So I accidentally turned off my little damage resistance orb right now. And you can tell because I don't have that orb glowing around me. And that asshole's blocking my roll out of there.
What do you have against bears in this game?
Everything. Bears are quite difficult to kill.
Do they fight for a side?
Bear. Well, they don't want to. Do they fight for a side? Well, when I came into that room, they were fighting the little goblins that were running around.
Oh.
Or
they just protect their cave.
Yeah, they protect their children. Hey, so now I got that health spell now.
Nice.
Yeah. One little thing that I like to do sometimes is you'll find a bunch of these experience potions throughout the game. God damn it. I keep... And when you go into Reckoning mode, like you get that experience boost. So sometimes I'll use... If I have an experience potion, it gives you like 10% extra experience earned for, I don't know, a minute. So use it right when you get into Reckoning mode, so you get like a double, like an even bigger experience boost. I don't know. You look like you want to kill yourself right now.
Why are you looking at me?
Because when I talk to people, to you, to the mic, I make eye contact. I try to look. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I don't want to kill myself. I
look
fucking
like you
thought
wanna
of a
kill
question, and then I forgot it.
Well,
So I've been trying to think of what it was.
okay.
Sorry. Is graphically this is the only thing that this is similar to for Fable? Or
Yeah, artistic style. Yes.
everything else is completely different than Fable?
Yeah, Fable's so simple in combat.
Crystal, or my girlfriend can play it.
Yes. This is definitely more complicated than Fable. I'd say it's more complicated, just as complicated as God of War. Nah, maybe more complicated because it's got...
Is there combos?
No, that's the one thing that I don't like about this game that I would have loved for them to add. Is... So, there's the... You assign 2 different weapons to X and to Y. And there's no... It's not heavy and normal attack. It's X. It's 2 different weapons. So there's no switching between the two midstream. The way in God of War, it's square, square, triangle.
Yeah.
Square, square, triangle. Square, square, triangle. And I would have... Because there's so many different unique weapons.
Like knock someone in the air.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen
Like juggling combos.
some sort of mix-up between the different weapons.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm a mage, and you have, like...
Was that an I'm a Snake
I'm a
reference?
snake, yeah. So, like, you know, you do staff, Feyblade, staff, or I don't know. Like you unlock new combos as you go or something.
Yeah.
But the way it is right now, so there are some different attacks you unlock for putting points into different. Like every tree has a different row of unlocks for different moves you can do. Like I think the first ability you can unlock is you just hold down Y or X if you're using a staff, and it charges it up for a second, and then with the Feyblades it does this like circle attack. It just like spins around you. But you know, you just hold it for a second, and then eventually you unlock one where you hit Y, and then you wait for a second, you kind of pause, a little bit of delay, and then you hit it again, and you kind of jump back and throw. It kind of combines an attack with a dodge. And then there's one eventually as well that if you attack immediately after rolling, or it will be the kind of teleportation thing that I unlock eventually, then you do a different attack. So, but they're very minor things, really.
Yeah.
Combos between different weapons would have been an awesome addition to the combat. Just
That's a huge part of God of War.
It is, yeah, and like even combos between the different weapons in God of War, because you don't have to use the Chains of Olympus the entire time. You can use, like, you get the hammer,
The Demon Cestus.
were those super heavy like lion fists, and you just go fisting
metal
people all
boxing
day?
gloves.
Yeah, metal boxing gloves. You made the guide for 3, so you remember that one better than me. Anyway, that